You ever wondered how much you'd need to save to achieve financial independence? The answer lies within the mathematics of a concept known as FIRE, which stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. The most essential number in your journey to financial independence is calculated by multiplying your annual spend by 25. Notice the emphasis on annual spend, not annual income. This calculation is based on the principle that you need £300 invested for every pound you wish to spend each month in passive income. Hence, your FIRE number is also your monthly spend times 300. This mathematical principle is founded on the 4% safe withdrawal rate, as defined by financial advisor William Bengen. He proposed this rate after analyzing the S&P 500, which typically produces an average of better than 10% growth per year when studied over a period of approximately 30 years. Bengen considered factors such as inflation and market volatility. After studying previous market activity, he concluded that a 4% rate of withdrawal per year would provide for a 30-year sustainable portfolio in the vast majority of cases. So to paint a clearer picture, if your monthly spend is £1,000, then your target for financial independence is 300 times 1,000, or £300,000. Alternatively, if your annual spend is £12,000, your financial independence target is 25 times 12,000, which also equates to £300,000. The first step in planning your financial independence, therefore, lies in understanding your monthly and yearly expenditure. Without this knowledge, it is impossible to take further strides towards your financial freedom. In summary, the mathematics of FIRE revolves around the principle of multiplying your annual spend by 25 or your monthly spend by 300 based on the 4% safe withdrawal rate. Knowing your monthly and annual spend is crucial in determining the amount you need to save to achieve financial independence. Armed with this knowledge, you can then plan your journey towards financial freedom. Remember, the journey to financial independence is not a sprint, but a marathon. Embrace the mathematics of FIRE and take the first step towards your financial independence today.
Good morning, guys. It is 7:58 on Monday the 20th of July 2026, and that means we have completed 4 years and 16 weeks of this roughly 8-year FIRE journey, or FIRE experiment if you prefer. Just a quick look at the things before they reset. The close of trading was at 105.30 on Friday. Down 1%, more or less, at close, and in terms of the portfolio itself, it's worth 37,100. The return on investment down slightly at 38.75%. We have 352.6 shares in the portfolio with an average purchase price just under £75.90. If we scroll further down, you can see that we are down a little bit on the highest high seen, which was 107.67 in recent times, and nevertheless Friday's close was the highest point seen on the day, pretty much. So just before markets open, and before we look at the notifications, let me just draw your attention to Monzo.
I want a bank that makes money easy.
That sounds perfectly reasonable.
And you are?
We're a bank called Monzo.
Oh.
I want a bank that shows me what I spend instantly.
No problem, just give us a go. See?
Can you make splitting bills easy?
Super easy. Check this out.
But it's a real faff to sign up.
It takes less than 10 minutes.
Race you.
You're on.
Can I talk to a real person 24/7?
Of course.
Even now?
Yep.
Even now?
Anytime.
Can you tell me when I'm running a little low on cash?
We certainly can.
Cool. Can I afford these?
You certainly can't, sorry. Can't afford that either.
That's a real shame.
Not really. Time's up. How'd you get on?
It's a draw.
Can you help me save for my next holiday?
Oh, how about you set up a savings pot in the Monzo app called Barbados, baby?
Thanks for listening, Monzo.
We're all ears.
You can go now.
Rude. You make Monzo Monzo.
Okay, so there are a couple of affiliate links in the description for the video, one for Monzo and another for Smarty Mobile. Both companies that I use myself and I'm happy with in terms of their performance and their apps and their customer service offering. With that said, let's have a little look at the notifications. Burberry down 7% as strong Americas and China sales fail to offset European weakness, and Netflix down 9% as revenue narrowly misses and outlook falls short. Now, if we look further down, you can see our last purchase 6 days ago at £106.80. So we are actually now seeing a bit more of a pullback than we had previously. The purchase 3 weeks ago was for 105.72. And that was down from previously 107.52. So we're now actually seeing the red candlesticks starting to become more apparent on this view of the market. As things stand just after opening, the market is down a further 1.25% today. On opening. So it does look as if there has been a leveling off, perhaps even the very early signs perhaps of some kind of a correction, albeit in the grand scheme of things not too serious so far. So with that said, let's go ahead and do this week's investment. Regular viewers to the channel will know that each week I invest 120 theoretical pounds in the Vanguard S&P 500 exchange traded fund. Theoretical because you're looking at the practice platform on Trading 212 here. I do use Trading 212 for my own investing, but I keep that private for obvious reasons. So at the current market value, actually now currently just sitting at just £105 exactly, we're going to be able to buy 1.14 shares with our £120. Previously I think it was 1.12. So we're getting slightly more share for our investment now that these prices have come back a little bit. Let's review the order. So it's a market buy without any stops or limits or other operators applied to it. Let's send it through and see how it goes. So the order has been placed and executed, and we did indeed buy 1.14 shares. The purchase price 105.02, with the figures having updated, we now have a portfolio value of 37,140. That's little changed really, because of the fact that from the time that we looked at the value of the portfolio on Friday, and then the drop that has just happened on market open, and then we added that investment, so it's kind of dropped a little bit and more or less been added to again. It's pretty much sitting where it was. The return on investment, I assume slightly lower now at 38%, and the number of shares in the portfolio now sitting at 353, with an average purchase price now of £76. So I suppose if there's anything to say about what we've seen this morning, it is perhaps the dollar cost averaging effect. As I say, previously we were able to buy 1.12 shares. I don't know if we can actually see that reflected. We can actually. So if you look here, 7 days ago it was 1.12 shares at 106.80. And 3 weeks ago we bought 1.13.5, and today we've been able to buy 1.14. So as the price falls, if you keep the amount invested consistent, you will be able to buy accordingly more of the same stock, and that, as I say, that's known as dollar cost averaging, and it basically allows you to take advantage to a certain extent of fluctuations in price, basically buying more for the same amount. I suppose it's a bit like if you were to go to the supermarket and you were always intending on spending a fixed amount of money, then obviously if prices in the shop were less, you would buy more to be able to spend that fixed amount. That's perhaps not the best analogy, but that's one way to look at it. So that is pretty much it for this week. Now what I would say is that I stream weekly, usually towards the start of the week, and if you're interested in following the journey, you might like to subscribe to the channel. Alternatively, if you particularly enjoyed this episode but don't want to follow the journey, why not give it a thumbs up? Feel free to leave questions, comments and criticisms, preferably constructive ones, underneath the video, but I will attempt to read and respond to those when I become aware of them. And other than that, guys, as I say, back again next week with more. Other than that, have a good week, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Woke up one morning, saw the world in a new light. No more 9 to 5, I'm living my own fight. I got a plan that's simple, a number game to play. It's the freedom that I'm chasing, I'm walking away. They said it's impossible, just a dream so far, but I've learned to count the cost. Now I'm driving my own car. I don't need a mansion, don't need a fancy name. I've got peace of mind and I'm free from the daily grind shame. It's not magic, it's maths, it's a clear-cut path. Building wealth day by day, it's all about the craft. I've got my numbers straight, my future's looking bright. No more working for a paycheck, I'm free to take flight. It's not magic, it's maths, it's the way I live. Financial freedom's waiting, with all that I can give. I cut back on the clutter, I got my spending in check, investing in my future, no time for regret. The years go by faster, my money's working too. I got a plan that's steady and it's seeing me through. They said I couldn't do it, said it wouldn't last, but I'm retiring early, leaving all that stress in the past. that's all adding up, and it's working real quick. It's not magic, it's math. It's a clear-cut path. Building wealth day by day, it's all about the craft. I've got my numbers straight, my future's looking bright. No more working for a paycheck, I'm free to take flight. It's not magic, it's math. It's the way I live. Financial freedom's waiting with all that I can give. It's the power of the numbers, that's where I stand. I'm taking control and I got the upper hand. No more chasing time, no more chasing fear. With the maths in my favor, my dream is crystal clear. It's not magic, it's math. It's a clear-cut path. Building wealth day by day, it's all about the craft. I've got my numbers straight, my future's looking bright. No more working for a paycheck, I'm free to take flight. It's not magic, it's math. It's the way I live. Financial freedom's waiting with all that I can give. So head to the future, here's to the plan. Financial freedom, it's all in my head. It's not magic, it's maths, and it's mine to take. A life of freedom, no more decisions to make.